God, we just thank you for allowing us the opportunity of being in your presence, God, and I thank you because you are here, because you are faithful, and I pray that you would just speak through me, and that every single one of my words would be yours. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, so when we came here, I found out it's compelled by love, and I said, okay, the first thing I thought of was, God is love. So being compelled by love is being compelled by God. And so we look at 1 John 4:16, and it says, and we have come to know and believe the love that God has in us. God is love. And the one who resides in love resides in God, and God resides in him. So when we live in love, we begin to live in God, and God in us. And so as I was looking at that, God told me, okay, then who am I to you? And he told me to focus today on the fact that he is our shepherd. He is Jehovah Ra, he is our shepherd. And it says in Luke 15:4-7, suppose one of you has 100 sheep and loses one of them. Doesn't he leave the 99 in the open country and go after the lost sheep until he finds it? And when he finds it, he joyfully puts it on his shoulders and goes home. Then he calls his friends and neighbors together and says, rejoice with me, rejoice, for I have found my lost sheep. I tell you that in the same way, there will be more rejoicing in heaven over one sinner who repents than over 99 righteous persons who do not need to repent. And that is beautiful because it correlates with John 10:11 that says, I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd gives his life for the sheep. And when I read that, God is telling us today, if you would have been the only person alive, Jesus would have still gotten on that cross. Because he says that every single person is valuable and worth it to him. And the cross was meant for you as an individual. And it was meant so that every single one of your sicknesses and every single one of your diseases and hurt and pain and rejection could be healed through his love. So being compelled by love, how can we as Christians be compelled by love? The only way that can happen is by realizing our value as his sheep. Amen. And when we see ourselves as his sheep, as the ones that he died on the cross for individually, we begin to see things through a different perspective. So our perspective changes, and our destination is no longer the place we're going, but it's the people we're going to affect on the way. And love is no longer a verb, but it's a noun, because it's not what we do, but it's who we are. Because he that resides in God, God resides in him. Amen. So when you walk around, you have a different perspective in life. And you no longer see things as, oh man, maybe if I could do that. But you say, no, through him who strengthens me. Through love, God, because God is love, then I can do all things. So your perspective on life will change when you realize who you are as a sheep, when you realize God is your shepherd, and when you see other people the way that God sees you.